What's up YouTube, it's Ashley Summers and I am back with another banger! I have an audience.
I got Grey-Goose in my system and I'm tryna give a fuck, cause I'ma love you tonight, ain't you when I wake up. Girl, do you feel how I'm feeling, baby? Give me some of your love, come give me some of your love, come give me some of your love. Cause it's on, turn on the radio, baby, I'll tell you on.
The beautiful friend Nikki is here. So, y'all literally just telling her, first of all, it took me like 20 minutes to just set the camera up. Y'all, I'm already finna get to having to edit because I don't have, my computer broke and I normally edit on my computer. It's a lot, but basically, it's my first YouTube video back in a minute. It feels weird. I haven't recorded a YouTube video in a long time, but I said I would do a getting back to YouTube Q&A, so that is what we are doing. Winter is starting to walk around now. Of course, right when I start recording, she would start making noise. Let's just jump straight into it. I posted the questions not too long ago, and I just never got around to answering them. Here we go. So we're gonna start at the very bottom. How have you been emotionally? As of recently, I've been very good. As of recently, I've been very good emotionally. I be having like trouble with my emotions and, you know, dealing with them just because I am so emotional. But recently, like, I feel like I've been very good. Why did you leave YouTube like that, mama? Okay, so I think it was a mix of, you know, both the last two things, like straight things I was doing on YouTube ended, and then, or my relationship with those people changed. And so then I planned to still do YouTube. I went to Houston, I did a lot of content. I was gonna do 30 days straight, but my YouTube videos weren't doing well. Like, it was like 5,000 views, 2,000 views. And so I still have a lot of those videos saved, and I was like, I don't want to keep posting them if they're not doing well. Because for one, you know, I know content fluctuates. Like, some days it could do bad, some days it could do better. And I would rather save them for when they start doing better than keep posting them now and then, like, nothing really comes of it, you know? So it was a mix of that. I tried to start getting into streaming in the middle. Right now, I'm in the middle of doing 7 days of collabs straight. Today was the first day I kind of missed, and I don't even think I fully missed it because I'm still going to end up streaming today. It's just going to be a super late stream. But yeah, because I have the whole streaming set up now. Moving, you know, not being in touch with people who I used to do content with. It's like a lot of things that made me stop or take a break from YouTube. So those were the main things though. But yeah, it was never my intention. I just need to get back in a groove of posting. We'll see how this video does. Are me and Dewan still friends? We're cool. We don't talk. I feel like both of us say this every time we're asked. We're cool. It's no beef. We just don't speak anymore. Where have you been? Moving. I feel like these were posted a lot before I started streaming more. I feel like I have been very lacking in social media, which I have seen my social, well, for some reason my Instagram keeps growing. I genuinely don't know why my Instagram is growing the way it is. Like, from just when I hit 500K, I'm already at 552 right now. But I noticed like my TikTok engagement has really slowed down. A lot of my engagement slowed down. But it's because I haven't been doing anything, and that's my fault. I need to, and for me, I guess it doesn't feel, I said this before, it doesn't feel like I'm not doing anything because I'm with myself every day. But like, I'm realizing I'm not putting myself out there on social media as much anymore. So my face isn't really being seen as much. What is your biggest goal before the year ends? Just to get very back active on YouTube and streaming with high engagement. That would be my goal, to get back, you know, in a groove where like I'm consistent and doing well and things of that nature. Like, by the end of the year, I want to be like on a roll with all this. How is it since you moved in your new place? I love it, y'all. Like, there have been some things that happened where if I was in my old place, I probably wouldn't even be filming right now. Like, I feel like, I know I've been slacking, but for me to have been in the mental state I have been in a couple times and still to post as much as I have, that's saying something. And it's because I truly, truly, truly do love my apartment. Like, words can't explain. Like, I love my apartment so much. Like, I really don't have the words to explain how much I love living here. Because it's something I've always wanted, and I'm happy that I made it happen for myself. When are you and the group gonna drop more videos? We're not. You'll probably see, you know, people within the group link up. Like, me and Kay just did a stream. You know, I still see Jessica and Demia. You know, I just saw Dion. Let me think. Yeah, so you'll probably see people, but as far as the group, that's not happening. And it's not even just because of one person. There are multiple people within the group who have conflicts within each other now. Simply put, But that shit go. I actually would. Now I'll say this: I would be open to having each person individually come on stream and like talking. You know, me and Kay just did that. Me and Demia kind of gave her one too. I would be definitely open to each person coming and giving their little one too. I don't think everybody would be interested in doing that, but that's probably as far as it would get to another group thing. So who am I gonna collab with next? I mean, Nikki is here. She's in my room right now. I have, who's my next collab? Ugh, I need to text her. Actually, I have a collab tomorrow. I have a bunch of collabs. Me and Skylar have been collabing recently. I think someone said they were coming out to Atlanta. I have a lot of collabs lined up, and I'm still trying to get more because, like I said, I'm really trying to lock in with my content. Are you happy without YouTube? No, it's not like I'm happier with or without it. I think I was a little happier when I do YouTube, which is why I'm really trying to get back in the groove of pushing myself to do it. So it's not like normally when I stop, it's because there's a lot going on social media wise, and that wasn't the case this time. It's just truly I just kind of dropped the ball. But no, I'm not like happier without YouTube. I think I'm happier with YouTube. Do I miss the group? I miss when we were all together and happy. I miss certain moments, but I think it's just better that I think it's better this way, because whether y'all want to see it or not, like, we had a lot of conflicts and arguments constantly on and off camera. Different people, like, it was a lot being together. It was fun at a lot of times, but it was a lot being together. But I will say, yeah, I'll just go ahead and overall say, yeah, because at one point we all were genuinely friends, hanging out and like making money together. Am I taken? No, not at all. I got a lot of, especially with around my birthday, people were asking if I got back with anybody. No, I did not. I'm not back with any of my exes. Do you like living alone? I love living alone. Like, I love living alone. I've always lived alone, so it's like nothing for me to whatever. I like being able to control solely who comes in and out of here. I like to have my own space. Like, I'm very like my own space type of person, so I love living alone. I would never want a roommate. I think the only thing I would do is like move in with a boyfriend or something like that. But yeah. Do you pray? Yes. Yes, I do. And I've learned to start, a lot of people have a habit of praying to God when things are going wrong. But like, I've learned to start not even like thanking him when things go right. Because I feel like everybody does that when you get like a big accomplishment, thank you. And then when things are going wrong, please, Lord. But I've learned to start talking to him when things are just all right. Like on a normal day, just thanking him for the little things and praying for the little things. Like just having more conversation with him, if that makes sense. Not only when you're thanking or needing something, but just checking in and checking. Like, you have to think of it like a person. Or that's what someone told me. It helps to think of it like a real relationship. Like, you wouldn't like if someone only hit you up when they needed something or wanted something, or only when you did something for them. Like, it's just constant. So yeah. How many friends have you lost this 2025? Two, I think. I think only two. I don't have too many friends. Two. Yep, two. It was this one girl who did something weird and this one boy who did something weird. What can I say, man? I don't be having too many anyway, so. What happened with you and Emily? I tried to keep it off of at least my social media because I seen how things go when like it goes left, so whatever, but she streams, so that's what it is. We were actually messing with each other for a minute before, like, someone had commented like they like her better with so-and-so or so-and-so, and someone had said like Ash had been there before all of them, and I truly had, which is a little embarrassing on my end. But there was a situation that happened in Atlanta. Obviously, I think that was the first time our argument hit the internet. So then we got into an argument, she left, and so what happened was apparently she was with other girls in Atlanta. I didn't know this until later. And on my birthday, she came back and apologized and like said she really wanted to see me and da-da-da-da, just all the stuff, or whatever. We ended up seeing each other on my birthday. She goes back and does Stud House because she just like confessed and said how bad she wanted to be with me, and then went back and did Stud House, and I had seen things. And I'm not gonna lie, me and her were talking already for a minute when her and Raven had first linked, and then it felt like that Mariah call when you know, like someone tell you, like kind of talk down, like, oh, I don't want to mess with her, I don't want to mess with her, and then it's kind of like if only you knew type of thing. So that's how it was where the first time they linked. And so then we had a conversation about it. And then when I had seen it again and obviously seen a lot more stuff, I had kind of said I was done. No, I did say I was done. I said I was done after that because I felt like I was being played with. And then, of course, the same thing. Like, you know, I love you. I don't want to da-da-da, like this, that, and the third. Like, just straight, I'm sorry. No, I won't do it again. She was texting me that she was trying to get the videos down and all this stuff. And so at this point, like, you can't feel bad for me at all because bird brain. But you know, when you really care about somebody, it's hard. And that's why, like, this whole Mariah thing, like, when you really care about somebody, it's hard to just, especially when they're, like, asking for you. Like, she's telling me she still really wants me to come for her birthday. And so I'm like, okay, you know, I'm telling her I will. Somebody I used to talk to calls me and was like, basically M's talking to somebody else. I ask her about it. She says one girl's name. They end up saying it's another girl's name. I'm like, so at this point, I'm just saying this so y'all have backstory of how my mental was going in leading up to the Houston trip. Like, y'all, at this point, I am already, like, mentally drained from, like, how long it's been of, like, all this stuff. Like, all this stuff keeps happening. It's always something. It's always, like, another girl. It's always, like, you saying sorry for doing something or being with someone. And, you know, I was really trying. First night, it's already off. But the second day, I had took her to breakfast, which was really a placeholder for the massage I got her. Then I took her to lunch. And then I took her to the B&B I had paid for, with it being decorated, which I also paid for. Had cake and everything. So that was all on stream. And then, you know, it was all that stuff. And then we were laying down and the pregame starting. Okay, cool. It was something that had happened, I can't remember. I think it was the stream was talking about what girl they liked her with the best. And it made me realize that, like, damn, like, I just did all this in my mind. She's been telling me we're together or something of things of that nature. And, like, I look kind of stupid because I'm doing all this for someone who, like, is still a conversation of who they like with the best, you know? And so, whatever, I think that's what was wrong at first. Then we go to the club. Keep in mind, this is after the day we already had, where I did everything. And then this was in the club. This was literally in the same club that I was in. After everything. Whatever. And also, there was a clip of us arguing on stream. What happened was, she had me hidden from her story. And then I had seen, she told me she posted me for my birthday. It was in her close friends. I didn't know that. And then it was another girl in there too. It was just stuff that I'd seen. Because she kept telling me, repost this. And it wasn't showing up. It's because she had me hidden from her story. So that was the argument there. And then so she had left me. She walked away from me in I didn't know where she was. I stayed in the section for a minute. I went home. Well, I went back to the B&B. The next morning, I was, you know, obviously upset. I seen the clip. I know I got hidden from the story. I was already having bad feelings. It's always been another girl. So I was just tired at this point. The next day, and I already did a lot yesterday. So the next day she wanted to go eat. I didn't really feel like eating. Like, I was just so tired. And I started getting yelled at again, cursed at again. So take your ass upstairs, go sleep then if you don't want to, you know. We argue, just yell at, whatever. She leaves and she comes back and the stream is on. So, you know, I can't make a scene with the stream on, but I had already been crying that day. I had been upset. And then this is like, I had been drained for like the last couple of days, really. But like, it's this clip of me going around of the stream of that day. And I do look bad. I look terrible. But that's when you feel terrible, like you're gonna, you know? So I looked horrible. in this. They are clowning me in the comments. But basically, it was that day. Like, I felt so terrible. I had been crying. It was so much. Whatever. So the night of the stream comes. Keep in mind, everything that I've just told y'all coming up, all this has been like within a week or two. So it's been so much while I'm really trying. I'm really, really sitting there trying to push through. But I'm just not happy. So then it hits midnight. It's her birthday. I'm trying. Like, I already bought the B&B. It was decorated. I had a cake for her. Like, I'm trying to play music, but I'm not. And also, I'm not that too much of a hype person. And actually, I realized I can be when I feel like comfortable, but I didn't even feel comfortable. Whatever. I'm trying my best. She's like, get lit. I'm trying, like, woo, whatever. Maybe it wasn't up to anybody's standards, but if you've just been yelled at, cursed at, did all that, like, yesterday, the end did the same, like, anybody would feel drained, and I'm just still trying. So whatever, cool. I'm tired. But then she's acting like she's not having too much fun. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do? She's like, I want to go to scooters. I don't like scooters. I'm really scared of scooters. But I'm like, want to go to scooters? I'll take you to ride scooters. I take her and pay for the scooters to ride. So we do that. We come back inside. She doesn't want to come in the B&B. She stays in the car. I'm like, okay. I don't know whenever she comes back in because I'm already asleep. Wake up the next day. Try again to have a good day. We're talking, I think, for a good 20 minutes, actually having a good time. Then she starts laughing. And then she's like, my friends are saying how I should have had someone better or litter with me for my birthday. And just laughing at it. And I'm like, I done spent like $1,000. I done all this. And now you're just laughing in my face telling me how your friends said you should have had someone else with you for your birthday. Okay. Lily, if she says she wants food, I again pay for her food. I take her to get food. It's still her birthday. I'm not trying to whatever. And then finally, what was the true ending of it? Like, it was. And one thing she said to me was, she was like, I know I messed up your birthday, but don't mess up mine. And I told her I am your birthday. I paid for like everything. I'm doing everything. I'm still trying. You keep disrespecting me. You're yelling at me. It was like anytime I didn't do exactly what she wanted, it was just whatever. We get back to her place. Later in the day, I'm not even going to go into detail what happened, but it was something that was just overly disrespectful, that she was yelling at me, cursing at me again after the weekend. Like, you just get tired of that. You really, really do. And it was something that was like so disrespectful, especially with the context of what was happening. It was so bad. Like, I had to leave right then and there. And that's why I love Ida down, because I texted Ida, I'm like, yo, are you at home? She's like, yes. I'm like, can I please come over there? Like, I cannot be where I am. Ida comes, and I'm not giving y'all the full story because I feel like all the details, I'm not even with this, I'm not trying to paint nobody as a bad character. I'm just trying to tell what I was going through. But I tell Ida everything. She is like just so helpful. She orders 2 glasses of wine. She asks if I want food. She gets movies. She lets me vent. She's there for me, and we sit down and fall asleep on the couch watching cartoons. I think we watched The Incredibles, and that was like exactly what I needed in that moment. Like, I can tear up right now thinking about how just like it was. Like, Ida is one of those people, like just wow. I don't know what I would have done if I did not have Ida there that night, genuinely, because that was extremely whatever. So that's basically what happened, and then we haven't talked since. And then the thing is, I wasn't even gonna say all this, but it's just so much disrespect that I've been seeing. Like, in this, it's a clip. And just so y'all don't even think that I'm like...
She's the most loyal girl I've ever fucking met. Ever. Like, she was insanely loyal. And that's lit.
Stupid. She means stupid. But yeah, so I feel like I wasn't doing anything but, trying. But then afterwards, I had seen something where it was like someone said, I like Raven better. And she had commented back, me too. But the comment was made like a long time ago. And she recently like went out her way to come back and say that. You kept having the situation with other people and then trying to assure me that you're telling them that they're not nothing, and you're telling me like, oh no, it's just content. But then to make that comment right after, it felt very whatever. And then the thing is, to still be getting reached out to, still posted up with other girls, still trying to talk to me. That's but saying that you like somebody else better. Like, it's just, yeah, that's what happened. And this situation specifically made me realize I need to have a lot more self-respect for myself, because you'd come to a point where you really realize you do not deserve the bad. Like, the things I do, I realize, like, I don't deserve that. I'm a good, genuine person. I am very loyal. I'm like, I come with all my own stuff. Like, I don't require too much of anybody. And I think I realized that's why it's a little easy for me to get played, because I don't require much from anybody. Like, you know, I don't need really big fancy dates. I don't need, like, you know, you to spend money on me. I don't need, like, you know, a whole bunch of showy things. All I really ask for is time. And time is free. So for some people, it's nothing to give time to get what you want. But I have my own money. I have my own stuff. I have my own everything. All I be looking for in someone is genuineness. Like, I don't be trying to, like, I don't know. Like, even with people who I've dated who've had hella money, like, I haven't required any more than someone who works at 9 to 5. Like, just, you know. So I feel like that's why, I actually was thinking about the other day, I feel like that's why it's a little easier for me to get manipulated or whatever, because I don't require too much, so anybody can kind of whatever. I thought about it smarter the other day. I don't think I'm saying it right now. Back to questions. What was my worst relationship? My worst relationship was one that the internet knows absolutely nothing about, and it's kind of why I am the way I am. That one relationship, I feel like it really did form me as a person. Like, I had to go to therapy for this, y'all. Like, it was, like, terrible, like, genuinely bad. And that's another thing. Like, you never know why people are the way they are. Like, if I sat here and told y'all what happened to why I am the way I am, I feel like there would be maybe a little bit more grace on, you know, some people just deal with things differently. Like, I literally have diagnosed PTSD. Like, some things happen to people. How is the single life? I hope you are taking the time and enjoying loving you, especially putting yourself first and getting closer with God. Definitely getting closer with God. Definitely, like, being single. It's actually been, before I used to, like, want to be with somebody because I just felt like I wanted to, like, love somebody. But I realized, like, the person I love can't be me. And that feels so cringy to say out loud. And, like, so, like, Hallmark movie-ish. That's real shit. Like, I don't have to find somebody else to go do stuff for. I can do stuff for myself. And the main thing that made me realize that is this high rise. Like, I had to work a little hard to get this high rise, because there's no shade to nobody, but, like, I don't use, like, my car and my crib, like, anything. I don't use CPMs. Like, everything is legit. So, like, I have the paperwork to match the shit to make it legit. Shit is not too easy. You know, so, like, I had to really work for this. And when I realized I could, like, the thing I literally said was the amount of effort I put into doing stuff for other people, if I put that same effort into myself, like, oh, wow. So, yeah, I really like being single. Like, I had seen this comment, and I actually screenshotted it. I really liked it. Because, you know, there are some people who are a little mean about their sentiments about me and how I am. But I feel like this comment was, like, really sweet. Ash need to stand the F up. She is beautiful, yet she gives her time to some of the lowest grade people I've ever seen. I understand she's young and exploring, but don't be scared to be alone, heal, and figure out what you deserve first. I know darn well it's heavy hitters out there that will love a beautiful girl like Ash and not take advantage of her feelings. Time heals everything. And then I really like that because I feel like it was blunt enough about, yeah, you need to, like, stop, but still nice enough. And so, I don't know. That's just what I'm really working on right now. Like, I don't need... And a lot of my stuff about wanting to be with someone didn't even come from, like, it just came from me wanting to do stuff for somebody or wanting to be, like, wanting to give. And I feel like I give a lot to the point where, like, it's easy for someone to not even give back because all they can do is sit there and receive. So if you're not, like, a genuine person, it's going to be really easy to, like, accept this, especially if you don't have to do nothing back, like, you know? But, yeah, I think I said before that I was, like, not looking but would be open. But as time goes on and I realize how peaceful it truly is, like, not having to worry about what somebody's doing or what you're going to see today or someone messing up your day, just only worrying about yourself. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I do have siblings. I have 2 brothers and a sister. Do I know my neighbors? No, I actually don't. Like, I know some people around my complex, but, like, as far as, like, neighbors. Are you beefing with anybody? No. I'm not at all. Been very peaceful. Ow. What are some collabs I want to do in the future? Any and all collabs. I want to get back to working. I want to get back to, you know, posting consistently. All that. Name 3 goals you're happy you hit this year. High rise. Started streaming. Content with being alone. 3 things that needed to happen. Okay, I'm gonna only do like 2 more because the video is getting a little long and I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this. When will you do a house tour? Probably when I finish setting more stuff up. Like, I mean, this is what we're working with right now over here, and then there's the couch. I got my light up there. And what did you miss most about YouTube? I missed you guys. I missed talking to you guys. I really did. And I'm so happy that I feel like I got this video out the way. It broke the ice so I can start putting them out like that. So that was all for my back to YouTube Q&A. I hope I answered all the questions that have been had about why I left, what I'm going to start doing, what I've been doing since I've been gone. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment down below what more videos you want from me. And I'll see you back in the next